I'm John Alba from ScreenRant, and it's time to break down everything we know about Alice in Borderland Season 3. It's coming in September 2025. Netflix Japan confirmed the release during their Next on Netflix 2025 showcase, so no more speculation now, it's just a short wait. That September window might feel far away, but here's the upside. Filming is already complete, and the show is currently in post-production. That means no major delays, no weird production gaps, no we're still writing excuses. And if Netflix follows its usual drop strategy, we'll probably get a full trailer about 2 to 3 months before release, meaning fans should start keeping their eyes on around July 2025. Let's talk returning cast. The two leads are back, Kento Yamazaki as Arisu and Tsuchiya as Usagi. No recasts, no weird replacements. These two characters carried the first 2 seasons, and they're the emotional core of the show, so it makes sense they're front and center yet again. Honestly, a version of the show without them probably wouldn't really work. Also returning, director Shinsuke Sato. This is a very big deal. You see, Sato directed both previous seasons, and his visual style is a huge part of what made the show feel so intense and grounded despite its fairly wild premise. As for the supporting cast, Netflix hasn't confirmed everyone just yet, but there's growing speculation we'll see some past characters reappear, even ones who died. How? Flashbacks, dream sequences, hallucinations, maybe even alternate timelines. But what about new names? For months, there was a rumor that Yeji from ITZY was joining the cast. It picked up a ton of traction on social media, with fans speculating that she could very well be the human embodiment of the Joker, or maybe a mysterious new player sent to challenge Arisu and Usagi. Unfortunately, that does not appear to be the case. The rumor was debunked by multiple reliable outlets, including What's on Netflix. So if you're expecting a K-pop twist in the Borderland, it's not likely happening. That said, it shows just how hyped people are for this season. Fans are practically writing new roles themselves. Even so, it's very likely that new characters are coming, we just don't know who yet. If Season 3 introduces a new game or reboots the playing field in some way, then new competitors, allies, and possibly villains are almost a given. And if Netflix is keeping these roles under wraps until the trailer, well, it's not out of the realm of possibility that at least one of them is a true jaw-dropper. Production-wise, we know filming wrapped earlier this year. The team shot across multiple Japanese regions, including Kanto, Kansai, Chubu, and Kyushu, giving us a hint that this season might have a broader scope than before. There are unconfirmed rumors that some scenes were filmed outside of Japan, possibly hinting that the Borderland is even bigger than just Tokyo. What if there are other cities, other dimensions, other Borderlands? The manga hints at existential layers, and the show has already proven it's not afraid to go off book when it needs to. One key constant: the visual storytelling. Alice in Borderland isn't flashy for the sake of just being flashy. It's tense, it's grounded, and it's packed with symbolism. That aesthetic is likely to continue, but it might evolve in Season 3 to reflect the new themes we're entering, especially with the Joker now in play. Which brings us to what's ahead. Right now, we've only got one official teaser, a single ominous shot of a Joker card sitting in the wreckage of a game. No movement, no dialogue, just the card. And it was enough to set Reddit and YouTube theories on fire. There's no full trailer so far for it, and Netflix hasn't announced a formal release date yet. So don't expect a lot of marketing leaks. Netflix plays this one, much like the Joker, close to the chest. But that one image, the Joker card, is more than a tease. It's a massive clue. If the series follows the manga, the Joker isn't a player, he's not the next boss, he's something way different. A gatekeeper. He's a being who appears at the very end, not to test your strength or survival skills, but rather your sense of self. In the original story, the Joker asks a simple but terrifying question. Do you want to return to reality, or remain in the Borderland forever? That could change everything. Season 2 ended with the players waking up in a hospital, alive, but uncertain of what was real. Arisu and Usagi survived, but were they ever actually in control? Did they win the games? Did they just reach the final level? that card suggests there's one more test. Maybe they never truly left. Maybe the game was just the beginning and the Joker's here to make them choose. Go back to their old lives or stay in a world where they finally found purpose. If Netflix adapts that plotline, well then Season 3 could shift genres entirely. Less about physical survival, more about internal conflict. Less explosions, more moral dilemmas. And that's exciting. This show has always been more than just Battle Royale meets Black Mirror. At its best, it's a meditation on trauma, regret, and the question of what it really means to truly live. But don't expect it to go quiet. This is still Alice in Borderland, after all. The games will continue, maybe twisted in new ways, maybe more psychological, maybe no longer about hard spades, clubs, and diamonds, but about the player's fears, memories, and their pasts. There's a real chance Season 3 is not just the darkest chapter yet, but the most intimate. So what don't we know? Well, we don't know if this is the final season. Netflix hasn't said anything about a wrap-up. It could be a trilogy. It could be a launchpad for spin-offs. Perhaps most importantly, though, we don't know the true nature of the Joker in this adaptation. Will it be a person, a system, a concept? We don't know if the show will stay close to the manga or completely branch off of it. And we don't know if fan-favorite characters like Tsuchiya or Quina will return in any way. We also don't know how real the real world is anymore. Season 2 gave us closure, but not answers. What if the real world is just another level? What if Borderland is a loop, a purgatory, a mirror universe? Does the vending machine Arisu and Usagi meet at the end of Season 2 finale have any significance? Every theory is still on the table, and the Joker, by design, is the one character who breaks all the rules. So to recap, Alice in Borderland Season 3 is confirmed for September 2025. Kento Yamazaki and Tao Suchu return as Arisu and Usagi. Director Shinsuke Sato is back, production is finished, the show is now in post, and Netflix has already begun light marketing with the Joker teaser. No trailer yet, but expect one by the summer. New characters are almost guaranteed, though a K-pop sensation is not part of the cast. And while plot details are secret, all signs point to a shift from survival to choice, from escape to confrontation, from physical games to the most personal challenge yet. The Joker has entered the game, but the question isn't who he is, it's whether Arisu and Usagi are ready to face him and face themselves. The games are over, now comes the truth, and the truth is the scariest game of all.